Performing the Jujigatame, colloquially known as the armbar, on an opponent on the ground. This is a common technique in Jiu-Jitsu and Judo, as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. The purpose of this technique is to break or dislocate the elbow by applying pressure to the joint while blocking and holding in place the shoulder and wrist. This technique is performed when you find yourself and your opponent are on the ground. Typically fights in the street end on the ground, and having some ground skill is very important. These instructions are for non-students, those from other martial arts, or those interested in martial arts trying them for the first time. It will take only a few minutes to be practicing a Jujigatame on your roommate, but years of training to perfect it. If you've ever wanted to try the martial arts, this is your opportunity. Grab your roommate or your little brother and give it a try. The necessary materials and conditions for this technique are a partner, for both of you to be on the ground, and for you to be in a clear state of mind. Please don't do this technique inebriated. Setup. First, kneel on your right knee beside your partner. Next, pick up your partner's right arm with your right hand. Strike your partner's neck with your left hand. Please be careful and do not actually strike your partner's neck. Entry. Push your partner's head back with your left hand. Place your left leg in your partner's throat as deep as possible. Switch hands. Take care not to lose control of the wrist when changing hands. Pull your partner up and hang them on your right arm. Keep your back straight and do not bend over. Fit. Kneel over your partner by placing your right foot in their back. Roll backwards, keeping your butt as close to them as possible and your head off the floor. Straighten out your partner's arm and slide your right hand up to the wrist. Warning, go extra slow on this next part and tell your partner to tap early and tap hard. Execution. First, squeeze your knees together. As you continue squeezing your knees, slowly pull back on the arm and slowly bridge by pushing your hips to the ceiling. Now on at full speed. This concludes the Jujigatame. Please bow to your partner and thank them for loaning you their body. Troubleshooting. If your partner isn't hurting, be sure that you have a tight fit by sitting directly down on them and being sure that you pull them in close. If you can't reach at any point during the technique, Be sure that you are at right angles to your partner. If your partner's joints don't seem to move that direction, emphasize points 1 and 2, be sure you have those correct, and then make sure that your partner's thumb is pointed upwards.
Miêu hồ đình ga cầu hồ bên phong đại ni 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 sa son du sa ma cho đi đi có sẽ có sao chi 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 đi đâu có chi em mong nắng ghé nắng nhau ít sai cho mong nhạc sĩ sao hư nào